Little caps like
yeah, that's the best I'm gonna do. Best I'm gonna do. I'm not lighting anything that explodes.
Yeah, fair.
I would never.
Fair.
Just because I don't want to lose my fingers or hands.
Oh, yeah,
I do too much with my.
Don't judge me.
Welcome back to the Don't Judge Me podcast. Here today with Sir Nygel, House of the Wave Files. Always looking left because I'm not right. And there's some other stuff that I forgot to mention because I'm off my game. But who know who's not off his game?
You don't know my life. I'm off my game as well. I am absolutely off my game. Because every time we go to set up to record, there's always something that happens in pre-production.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, welcome back to the Don't Judge Me podcast. Or if you are a first-time listener, welcome to the Don't Judge Me podcast. And thank you for joining us in judgment. I'm Jay Delnegro. He is Sir Nygel.
Mm-hmm.
You are the jury. And as a member of the jury, it is your responsibility to judge with us any and everything we bring to you. Now, to do that, you can get in contact with us by email at don'tjudgepod@gmail.com, or you can call us at 202-642-9398. And once we receive what you have to say, we will include and incorporate that into a future episode. Also, you can find the show on Instagram at Don't Judge Pod
Mm-hmm.
and YouTube at the Don't Judge Me podcast. And it's not the Don't Judge Me podcast, but I just have a hard time saying it without including the in front of it. But on YouTube, just search for Don't Judge Me podcast, and you'll see the full episode of us in high definition glory.
All the glory.
The light skin is on full display.
Yeah, love to be light skin.
You will get the scenes. You will get the lighting from the room, the ambiance from our lightest skins.
Mm-hmm.
We are glorious there on YouTube. And again, you can find us at Don't Judge Me podcast. And make sure to follow us there. You can follow our individual social media handles. I am J_Delnegro_art. And he is Curl, the letter E, MD on Instagram. We are everywhere and anywhere in these social media streets. And we are in episode 202.
Yes.
Of the Don't Judge Me podcast.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I needed the burp, so
I was like,
I just needed to mute the screen.
But that's fine. Like my dad always used to say that just means you're healthy. And I was like,
is that what it means?
Yeah, I don't know. He didn't make this much. He like fart and burp and be like, I'm healthy. I'm like, I guess. I mean, you're working. I guess. I mean, like you're doing what you're supposed to do.
So do we know if there's an actual amount of flatulence you're supposed to produce every day? Because
no.
I would think I'm under, because I don't really like.
I don't busy. I think it really depends on what. If I'm doing some beans, yeah, I'm tooting. But like any other given time, no, not really.
Yeah,
maybe I just don't consume stuff that be impacting me like that.
I think we talked about this before. It's along the lines white dog shit. Do you remember as a child seeing white dog shit in places? Yeah. And that's because their intestines were impacted and they weren't getting actual nutrients. That's why the dog shit would turn white, because they were basically eating fucking gravel.
Yeah.
Right? You don't see white dog shit anymore. And if you do, somebody's really cheap with what they're feeding this poor animal.
Because most dogs nowadays is better than human food. And honestly, in a lot of cases.
And they got the little refrigerated section at the Safeway.
No, them things, and it's like, it's expensive.
I mean, it's real food.
Yeah, no, it is. Real food. That's what I said. It's better than like some people, what people eat at home.
But I think if you were to eat dog food, your flatulence level would
no, that should be gross.
Severely.
Bro, you killing people. You're a biohazard.
Oh, yeah. Without a doubt. Mm-hmm. Without a doubt. I don't know if you've ever smelled a dog's fart. No. It is.
I can say it's diabolical.
And they've got some nerve to do that and then look around like, what? Who did that? That's crazy.
Yeah, they playing the game. Just like they pretty much hitting you with the whoever smelled the Delta.
I got another thing for you about dogs. Maybe all pets, but dogs specifically. You hit a dog, right? Whatever. You smack a dog, you spank a dog, whatever, and they go, ow, 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 right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But when a dog falls, when a dog bumps into something, when they do something that impacts them in a way where they could be injured, you know what they don't do? yelp.
Because they never, but I fucked up.
I think dogs yelp to play on your emotions, not because it hurts.
Yeah. No, yeah.
They're just toying with you emotionally. Like you can see a dog fall off a roof and he won't yell.
No, he'd just get up and start walking off.
You spank his butt though. You spank his butt and he's just like and just running away, crying and shivering. Dogs are fucking with you. I don't think dogs feel pain the way they want us to believe they feel pain.
Oh, they're just gaslighting, That's all they do.
Yeah, they're gaslighting is leading us down a path of like, I hurt Scruffy. Scruffy ain't got no feelings.
I'm just gonna go over here and wait for my food that you're gonna bring me, bitch.
Yeah, that's it. Like dogs don't feel pain. I've seen many a dog like do some dumb shit, like watching videos, and it's no yelping. No, but if you do it, it's an immediate yelp.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The yelp is just about terror and fear.
It's like, hey, I want to let you know. I want to let you know I got you.
They're the Men of Steel. They're the Men of Steel. Speaking of Man of Steel, are you interested in seeing the Superman movie?
Not based on the review I got from.
Oh, what review did you get? Oh, you got someone who went to see it.
Someone went, and I was like, "How was it?" He took like 10 seconds and was like, "Okay."
Okay.
And I was like, "Oh, that's all I needed to hear." And then he gave his reason. He's like, "I don't want to spoil anything, but they just put too much in it." And I was like, "What do you mean?" He was like, "Too many people." And I was just like, "Okay, that's all I need to hear."
I too am not that interested in seeing it. Not for a review like that. I think for me, what it comes down to is it's probably too safe. I realized like watching Medea movie. I didn't watch the whole thing because Medea's Destination Wedding.
Oh, the Taraji joint?
No. Oh. It's Medea's Destination Wedding came out yesterday. Okay. She's not getting married. And another thing about Medea, we are just meandering down paths of every point. But we look at Medea like she's a real person because we say she. We don't really say like he when we're talking about Medea. We just talking about Medea like she is really her.
Yeah.
But no. I've seen a number of the Medea movies and I've never really like understood the relationship between like the straight man Tyler Perry, the lawyer or whatever Tyler Perry, and then him in costume as, I know one of them is his dad, and then Medea, like I don't know who Medea is to him. I don't know. But anyway, I can't even remember where I started talking about this other than to say
the movie, the expectations.
It wasn't fun. Like I watched 20 minutes of it, and it was like the very opening scene was kind of funny because like this nigga lit some dudes on fire for like trying to rob him at a gas station.
Oh, okay.
He started squirting them with gas and lit them on fire, and running from the popo, like that kind of shit, right?
Yeah.
And then like I think his name's Brian, which is Tyler Perry as an actor, not as Medea or his dad. His ex-wife is a crackhead, and
always.
And but she doesn't really look like a crackhead. It's just a running joke or whatever. And his daughter is getting married to a dude she's known for 4 months or something like that. And it's just like, and he's got a son who's 19 that's like, they're portraying him to be like on the spectrum, but not really saying it because he wears like a backpack and coloring books and dragons and shit like that.
At 19,
it's not like, it's not good at all. So I guess what I was trying to say is like, when I'm looking to be entertained, I kind of know what to expect out of what I'm looking at. And this Superman movie just doesn't make me think I'm going to like what I'm going into.
Oh, I already knew I was going to want to.
I was not the trailer sold me. The first one sold me, not Crypto so much, but it was one leaked test screening thing where one of the bad guys like punched Crypto, and audiences didn't like it because they don't like bad guys actually being bad guys. And I'm evil. I'm going to destroy the world. But if you punch a dog,
but nicely,
that's too far. And it's just like, why would you take that out? Let the bad guy be the bad guy.
Yeah.
Give the audience a reason not to like them.
That saves you a lot on screenwriting because you don't have to like do exposition or build a way for him to represent being bad. Just have him kick a dog. That's inherently bad.
Super punch a fucking dog and you've done the part. Like
you don't have to do no dialogue. He literally could walk in the scene, hit a dog, and then the dog goes, and then you just know he's the bad guy. Like he doesn't have to say anything for the rest of the movie. You just know he's up to nefarious shit.
Like that is the villain. And they took it out, and I was just like, nah, just let the bad guys be the bad. That's what you want. Someone to hate.
Yeah.
And what I think was done is they didn't give the film enough room to make you hate someone.
I can see that. That's actually one of the feedback I got from the guy who watched it.
You just like,
because it was like initially like it started off good and then it diminished. But then one part I didn't like, and it's on a trailer, so it's not a spoiler, is that like I guess Superman was like throwing Lex's desk or something, and I was like, Superman wouldn't do that.
He did. It's in the comic book. It's an actual comic book reference.
Oh well, then
that whole scene isn't about Crypto. It's about Lois Lane, though. I think. Oh, he kidnapped Lois, and he.
I mean, always, because Lois always is getting kidnapped, but like she's like Princess Toad or whatever the fuck her name is from Mario.
Peach.
Yeah.
What's the difference? Do you know the difference?
No, I don't know. Bitches. But yeah, but you know, like she's always getting into trouble. Like she's always doing the most. So I didn't know that. So okay, then I forgive him for that. But I was kind of like, all right, well, I don't know, but I don't know what storyline they were gonna go with. But DC always be fucking up their live action movies. The animated stuff,
the
French
old animated stuff, the stuff that they do lately.
Oh no, that it's too convoluted. They're trying to create too much of a universe, and it's like, look, I shouldn't have to watch 6 movies to know what's going on. Like the most recent one, it was like World of Planets, and it was like four movies.
The third part was awful.
Yeah, but it was just like I don't even want to watch. Like, and they're so far apart that it's like. I got to rewatch the first one, which wasn't that good, to know what's going on in the second one. And then I got to watch the first 2 to know what's going on in the third one.
And there's another movie before that, and it's like telling 3 stories, a Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman story. And Batman, I think, is a detective that figures out, with the help of Martian Manhunter, because was it the Joker? It was one of the villains did something, kidnapped Martian Manhunter and disrupted the space-time continuum, which has to do with the planets and all the universes like impacting on one another, and like as you're watching that one, you don't know anything, which is okay and fine, but it just doesn't do a good job into the final act of like explaining why. Like the exposition doesn't happen until the end.
Like, I do remember now. I remember that one
when they actually save John,
because they were using like Martian Manhunter to like mind control different people, and they were each breaking out of their like mental contaminations because he was like letting them out.
What is going on?
Yeah, it was too much. It was because even I remember where I was like, this is a lot. This is a lot. And I usually liked it, but you're right. Yeah. The more recent ones have been like, what are you guys doing? You guys are trying. I don't know who's the creative design person, but they're doing too much. Like, rein it back in. Let me just get Joker versus Batman and call it a day.
Like, a single story is fine. It doesn't have to connect.
Like the old ones, great stuff.
Yeah, they don't often. The Red Sun has nothing to do with Son of Krypton. Whatever. Like, it's just.
Yeah, no, they're doing too much. Even that they had one where it was like Batman, like it was like super, like it was like Batman's son and Superman's son, and like they went on an adventure, and I was like, I guess, but like nobody want to see a movie about Robin. Like,
well, I think we do. Like the animated movies, you can try everybody.
No, I know, but like it was like the fact that they led with it. It was like, all right, you guys didn't really develop Superman's kid, right? And then it was like you got Damian because that was the 4th Batman of Robin at that point, and Damian's a gangster. Because he was raised by Ra's al Ghul and the Ninja Assassination Association, right? Like, so he's thorough. He's probably the best Robin, to be honest. But you got him timing up with Clark's like legit son. It's just a weird dynamic to be like, oh yeah, we're buddies, and it's like, all right, you guys need longer than an hour to sell this because even like with them becoming friends, it was just like, I mean, I get it because your dads work together, but like
the only thing I disliked about that one was. It wasn't traditional animation. It was cheap computer graphic shit, and that's just kind of weird. But in fact, I just started watching the second part to the Batman in Japan.
Oh yeah, I don't want to watch that.
Yeah, that is
because that takes me out of it. It's like I get you're trying to do our artistic style, but
the animation's bad. Like the story's not great, but like the animation's bad. Like the bad animation takes everything away from animated movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they also got 2 more that are like tie-ins. They got 3 more. They've got a Suicide Squad one, That's a tie-in to a Japanese animation. It's like I don't. They're not mangas. What are they called?
Like Easy Guys?
No, the Dragon Balls. Like what is that called?
Anime. Yeah.
So it's anime, but it doesn't work for these characters. Like
yeah, because they had the Suicide Squad where I guess they got
yeah.
Easy Kai where they got transported to another world and all of a sudden Harley Quinn could like throw fireballs.
Right.
And I was
Yeah.
like,
It's just like
okay.
Like
right.
it that story would be fine on its own if it was just characters you didn't know. But when you do that with the characters you are kind of familiar with, it's like, nah, I don't believe this.
Yeah. It's like if you put Aunt May, Spider-Man's aunt, like you put her and all of a sudden she could cast fireballs or some shit. And it's like, oh, okay, Aunt May, like you're doing too much.
I get you extend the properties and take a chance. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. But
but it's still like you're doing too much.
It's just too much. And to round it back up to get back to where we are, I guess neither one of us are going to see Superman. But I am interested in the Fantastic Four when that releases, though.
I wouldn't mind. Because I think this is going to be the better of the Fantastic Fours that have been out there. Now, don't get me wrong, I love me some Jessica Alba back in the day.
Sure.
Because that's all I remember from that first movie. And the first two movies, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Third jump, I don't remember nothing about that jump.
I never saw Fan Force Stick.
Yeah.
The actor who played Dr. Doom passed away.
Yeah, I was so upset. I was like, I'm going to have to rewatch Nip Tuck. Because I used to love Nip Tuck, yo. I mean, every Tuesday, come home, turn on FX, watch Nip Tuck. It was a 2-for-2 pizza domino deal. We would be like, lock it in.
Did you see the Pizza Hut on Tuesdays is doing $2 pan pizzas?
That's dangerous.
Yeah, takeout. Speaking of dangerous, there was a clip going around and somewhere in DC, some girl, like it's a boy in the store. He's got the camera pointed at himself, but he's recording the interaction. And she's talking about sliding on everybody back there. And she's been waiting 45 minutes for her pizza. Ma'am, pizza's $2. You can only order 6. So if all you ordered with these $2 pizzas, you spent $12. I got half the damn city coming down on me for these $2 pizzas on Tuesdays. Wait.
But even
she was like, I want my motherfucking food, you rude bitch, and this and that, and yada yada. I'm gonna get my cousin to slide on that young bitch back there. And I'm just like, $12. She spent $12.
Like you literally got 6 pizzas, regardless of the quality. 6 pizzas.
$12. That's how you
$12, which is the biggest, greatest come up ever. I feel
right.
Because even if you don't like pizza, that's bread. Like, I mean, you can't even get bread for that cheap.
Warm bread
with sauce and meats. Like even let's say like if it's just cheese, you're still winning, right? If any of all of them are cheese pizzas, you're winning. And crashing out because they're taking too long to get it.
Because they're not bringing it out as fast as you want it out here.
That's crazy. People, honestly, I feel like everybody needs to work with the people, because then you'd have a greater appreciation. You realize people.
You mean like do the job?
Yeah,
like
do
service
the
work.
job.
Okay.
Because some people will be talking you out of pocket, and it's like, oh, you've never worked in retail. I know that person's never worked in retail or with customer service.
That's what they're trying to do. That's what the government's trying to do to people that are on Medicaid and government services. They're getting rid of the people in the fields that are doing the jobs currently to replace them with people who receive social supports from the government. Because you have to work. If you are able-bodied, they want you working, getting out in the fields doing these jobs.
Yep. That's weird.
You want this health insurance? Go to work.
Go to work.
You are able-bodied. Except it's not a lot of people who could actually do the work.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think the age range is I think it's like 19 to like 63 or something like that.
Oh,
and if you are healthy and able-bodied, receiving Medicaid, Medicare, excuse my ignorance, excuse my head, not my heart, they are attempting to force you to work to receive those services by going out and doing American jobs in the fields, picking fruit, cotton, whatever. But it's like, all right, what's the wage you're going to give these people? Because it won't be a living wage.
Probably not.
Because then you'll cripple the industry. Because like the only reason we get, it's not bananas, but I don't know, grapes. We're in a grape war. The only reason we get grapes at this price is because like these people are being paid under the table. Because if they were paid an actual wage, grapes will be $37 a pound.
Yeah.
And now you're going to force Americans to do it, quote unquote, force. What are you going to pay these people? You can't pay them a living wage.
Yeah, because if you even pay a minimum wage, it's still more than what probably the other people were making.
In fact, I just saw in Minnesota, they are the constituency, the state constituency, voted in for paid sick leave. So with 57% of the vote, the general election, the people said we want paid sick leave.
Mm-hmm.
The governor overrode that vote and said no to paid sick leave because employers can't cover the cost of paying for people to not be at work. And it said, then what the fuck did we just vote for if you're just going to make it go away?
Yeah.
I didn't know you could do that.
I didn't know either.
Like he just made that, he had some lobbyists from like business organization, and they spun it as Minnesota's deserve, because they also wanted to increase the state minimum wage to $15 an hour by 2026. They vetoed that shit too.
No, that's not happening.
They vetoed that shit too. So it's just like you really are just trying to like cripple your people.
We want y'all to remain broke. That's what it is.
We sick, broke, and can't do shit. And so you mean to tell me it's going to be any better for anybody who is forced into labor in order to keep their health insurance? They're going to have an opportunity to really make a means for themselves.
And they just kept trying to kill them at this point.
Yeah, it's just
you out in the fields, you're gonna die. You ain't got no water because you can't afford it.
I think Florida a couple years ago they had legislation on the table to not give people water, like construction and like people who do like jobs out. They can't take like water break. It's something crazy like that.
That's wild. That's wild because you got to hydrate.
They are stripping liberties left and right. Just, but what they'll say is the people voted for it. But in the case of Minnesota, they didn't. They voted for the opposite.
Yeah, and
the government was just like, no. We don't usually talk about this stuff. But have you been abreast of what's going on with Jeffrey Epstein currently?
That he didn't. He killed
himself. No list. There's no list. Nothing to look at here. Nothing.
Yeah, which is the craziest thing.
And then the footage they released of was like 10 hours or something like that. Apparently there were 2 edits done for 4 pieces of footage. That because they have the metadata on because you can download it from right click, view metadata, and you can see Adobe Premiere Pro, and you can see the 4 clips that were put together, compiled together to make up this footage that does not point at Jeffrey Epstein's camp, his cell. And it's just like, there's nothing to see here. Months ago when Pam Bondi first got into office and they were asking like what files she was going to release.
Oh, no, she was like, I had all that shit. I'm about to release it tomorrow.
RFK. I've got the list on my desk. She said out of her mouth.
No, I know.
Prompted. I've got the list on my desk. Now she's saying there's no list. There's no list.
Which is the biggest okie doke.
There's no list. And there are 2 trains of thought about what it could be. One thought is Trump's on the list. And people don't want to believe that because they don't believe he's into that kind of shit. But in the same breath, Trump said out of his mouth, if his daughter wasn't his daughter, he'd be with her. He's also the one that grabs him by the pussy. He also was held liable in civil sexual assault lawsuits. So to think that this man wouldn't have sex with minors because you just don't see him as that way is it's not outside the realm of reason to believe like, nah, he did that shit. He on that list. But the other thought is Epstein may have been an Israeli agent, and they may be a number of spies on that list or in his Rolodex that used his services. So they don't want to, because that would cause a conflict between the United States and Israel.
Yeah.
Which seems like that's probably the case. Like there are operations of CD all throughout, and there are probably names that couldn't be disclosed because of the operations that these people were participating in outside of like having sex with minors or whatever. And every day more and more, I'm just like.
But the fact that they just like, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about now. What list? What's that?
I
never even heard of a list before.
I'm just ready for somebody to do the thing. You know, the thing. Someone needs to do it. Just do the thing. If you're listening, do the thing. I know you're out there. Just do it. This is for democracy. Do the thing. But enough of that. Got anything going on, man?
I got called a YN the other day.
A YN? Oh, yeah.
Well, it was funny. I was at Costco, my favorite place, and I was walking around, and I was going through like the sock aisle.
Okay, in the middle.
Yeah, and the lady stopped me and was like, "You're young."
Okay, yeah.
I'm trying to buy my grandson socks.
Okay, yeah.
Do they still wear ankle socks?
That's actually a good question.
Or do they wear tube socks?
That's a good question.
I was like, well, I have ankle socks on right now.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I'm not that young. She's like, yeah, you are. And I was like, no, I'm not. I'm 43. And like her face looked like, no, you're not. And I was just like, I'm not going to have this debate with you because I'm not lying to you and I don't know what to say. But it was just like, yeah, I mean, I don't wear tubes or, you know, like anything that goes high. I like ankle socks. I was like, especially if it's summer, they're probably going to wear some sort of shoes. They probably don't want to have up. So I was like, if it was me, I'd buy ankles or no shows.
No, don't buy them no shows. They don't wear no shows.
Well, I set her up then because I like no shows.
Because you are not a YN.
No, so, I know. So that's why I was like, look, I gave all the disclaimer. I'm 43. I'm not a YN. Mm-hmm. I was like, if I was buying it, this is what I would do. If you had to go between, I guess, no shows and tubes, I'd go with no shows.
Right, because for your generation.
Yeah. But I was like, but I also did the disclaimer. I was like, I have seen people wear tubes.
So they really wear the I guess ankles, the ones that cover, they have to come above the ankle though.
Yeah, yeah. Not
so like the ones that come, I don't know what you call those, but the ones that come above the ankle.
Yeah, I guess
that's what they wear. That's their all year. It's like tires. It's their all weather, all year sock.
Because the no show ankle tube.
Yeah.
Or I guess slouch, but I don't think anybody wears
slouch. No, I don't know why I do slouch, man.
Slouch always bothered me. It always like made my leg hair itch. Like it was just weird.
We did that in middle school. And definitely did the multiple, you know.
Oh yeah, of course. You had to wear like 3.
Yeah, so you can have them stacked.
So yeah, because the elasticity was garbage.
Thin. They were made.
So like you had to do a couple to get that type of curly denseness to it.
Yeah, they were super worthless.
No, because after like one wash, they were done.
Worthless. The slouch sock was the most worthless sock ever. It was slumped. After slouch, it became slumped.
Yeah,
and it wouldn't stand upright ever again.
I literally had like one pair. I washed them, they got bad, and then I was just like, okay.
I mean, like down here, you guys like warm. Back in Baltimore area, they were like a thing for me when I was like in middle school, but they weren't for boys really. They were for girls.
No, I can see that too. Because I mean, especially those old Reeboks,
the Freaky Rees, as we called them.
Oh, I didn't know that.
We called them Freaky Rees because
every girl had them.
Every girl had them, so apparently they was easy. Freaky.
Yeah, no, I mean I get it. But yeah, because when you said it, I was like, yeah, that kind of lines.
Yeah, that was the combo, the Freaky Rees. We wore like Reebok Classics, the low cut white joints, and the male versions had the gray strip. If you had that gray strip, then you had the real like masculine versions of the running Reebok Classic. If you just had the white joints, they weren't as masculine.
Yeah, I think.
But they was cool.
Everybody in PG had like the Timbs with the slouch.
Sure.
With like shorts.
And glitter. Can't forget glitter.
Y'all had glitter. There was an abundant amount of glitter actually when younger.
Y'all in the speedboat industry kept big glitter in business because y'all niggas was putting glitter.
Yeah, no, there was a lot
on the bottom of y'all, on y'all sneakers, and sometimes on the bottom of your jeans. And the rubber band company, y'all kept the rubber band company.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I will still put rubber bands on my shit to this day, and it's more so because I swear I don't know what my inseam is. Like I'm like, yo, I'm a 30, and then I get it, and I'm like showing kneecap, and I'm like, okay,
yeah, you can't,
maybe I'm not
can't wear 30. You're at least a 32.
So, but then 32 is like too long in some cases. So then, like when it's raining, I'm like dragging, and I'm like, okay, and then I swear like, it's like I swear like each company is also different. I feel so like it's like sometimes a 32, I'm like, oh, 32 is usually the standard. And I swear it's baggy. And I'm like, all right, let me go 30. Then it's like too high. And I'm like, I guess I got to go like a 31 and a quarter or something. But who the fuck got that? Yeah, I had to custom make that. And I'm not doing that. So it's like, I swear it's never the right. Because again, depending on the pants, I might have it higher or lower. So I think that also plays a factor,
Mm-hmm.
depending on the cut. And so because of that, like I'm usually I buy a 32, and I have bought 30s, but it definitely is one of those like where it's like if I sit down, like you might see
seeing everything.
You might see
shit
shit
going up to your kneecap.
Yeah.
My youngest son, he's not quite as tall as me, but he's longer than me. So his inseam is a 34, and I actually had a conversation with him. You will, if you have a kid who's not into fashion, you just don't know how much they don't know about themselves. Meaning, like, they don't know their shoe size, they don't know what clothes they wear, they don't know anything. They just wake up, go into their drawer, pull something out, put it on. Doesn't matter if it fits. That's what they're wearing that day. So it can be extra small, extra uncomfortable. Kid doesn't care because he's just watching YouTube and playing video games.
Oh, I can see that.
So like,
I definitely have worn some shirts where like my stomach is hanging out, and I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm home. Like I don't care."
Yeah, but then when it's time to go somewhere, it's the same thought. Like not I'm wearing the shirt that's going to show my stomach, but it's just like I don't know if this stuff fits, but I'm gonna put it on anyway. I'm just not gonna wear the little shorts. I'm gonna wear the little sweatpants where you can see my shin. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like you can see my shin in the sweatpants, and I'm gonna pull up my socks that go past my ankle. And like it's just that's the look. Yeah, and that's the look. And I had to tell him, I was like, all right, your waist is like a 30, but you're probably better off getting a 32. You just need a belt, but just make sure your inseam is 34. I need you to repeat it after me, 34, because like he's sprouting. Like I've got to get him large, tall. I can't just get him large because if it's just regular large, it's not long enough. It's not a problem I have. Right?
Well, that's what I say. Like everybody's built different.
Yeah.
So you might have longer legs and a shorter torso, but you still the height that you are. And so that's where I think it also plays into like trying to know it as best you can. And that's why, like I said, I get 32s, but it also depends on the cup because I think a couple times I might have bought it and I get a bell bottom joint by accident. I'd be like, God damn, like I don't fucked up.
Ain't nothing worse than putting on some jeans, like because like I don't know about you, like I like going into the stores and trying stuff on because I want to know.
I do too usually. And especially now that I'm losing weight, I'm really trying to like, hey, let me make sure this actually fits. I bought some I guess Hoochie Daddy shorts.
Oh,
did not try them on. Then when I got them here, I'm like, oh, so I'm out here being a slut,
super slut.
Yeah, because I'm out here. This joint like spandex at this point. This is tight.
Yeah,
it's already bad enough as a Hoochie Daddy short, and I'm like, I don't need to be skin tight. Like I'm sending the wrong message
or the right message.
Yeah, maybe.
They could change your life for the right man.
Yeah, maybe. If we got, I'll be somebody. Nah, that's a lie.
So I don't know. Last year, maybe year before last, I went to Old Navy. Old Navy has great jeans, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
They've got great jeans, but they've got a number of different cuts, right? And I'm just looking and reading per what's on the signage in the store, and I was like, all right, I think I'm gonna try this cut, and I can't remember the name of it. Let's just say it's like garage relaxed or something.
No, I hate those because it's like, what the fuck does that even mean?
Yeah, it's just it's not boot cut. It's not boot cut. It's not skinny. It's like something else, right?
It's like skinny, boot cut, stretch.
If it's a stretch, I'm getting those every time.
No, I would too.
Every time.
The other day I was in Walmart. I was looking for stretch, and of course, everything that I did see that I wanted sold out or didn't have my size. Okay. And I was just like,
stretch changed my life. I was like, yo, this makes jeans wearable.
No, that's why I can see why, honestly, even to make a comparison, I know it's not the same, but I can see why girls be wearing like leggings all the time. It's like,
you just move. You just free.
It's because the main reason I hated jeans when I was younger, because I was like, it's too restricting. Like,
you can't.
I can't lift my leg up.
Right.
Especially as a bigger guy, like the crotch was like in the way. Like it was like, if I had to run, I can't. I got like do little baby steps because I can't get the full stride because the crotch was always in the weird spot.
Right.
Or was I too low? No, it was always too low because it never was too high. If it was too high, I wasn't getting it.
And so I got on this garage relax. That's not the name, but that's the name I'm gonna go with.
Yeah.
I was like, I try them on, and I come out, and I was with a woman at the time, and another set of eyes on me. But when I put them on, like I just immediately felt the power of I'm somebody's dad because I came out and I felt so. These are still cool, right? These are hip. I felt like I should turn my hat backwards and be like, hey, guys, put some burgers on the grill. Like, they were just not it.
Yeah.
And I just felt it come over me. I needed to go get some Air Monarchs from, like, DSW or some shit like that and just be ready to mow the lawn for a lawn I don't have. Like, those jeans were telling me that. And then I'll look back on the shelf after I took those off, and I was like, I'm gonna go with the tapered at the bottom.
Oh, tapered is a good one.
So same garage cut tapered. I put those on, and I just felt like not quite a YN, but I just felt like a new nigga.
Yeah.
Like I was just like, nah, I can still get bitches. Like I can still be out here looking like something, and ain't nobody gonna be like, he's got a 19-year-old son.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I cut my hair recently, and if you're watching, I have on a baseball cap, and there's a reason for the baseball cap because I cut my hair too low.
Oh,
Right?
okay.
I've been homemade hairdos for about 17 years now, right? I've been cutting my own hair for like 17 years.
Okay.
But I don't do it regularly enough where I remember the length of the guards. Right?
Oh, I hate that.
I'm just doing it.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely a 2-inch.
I'm just eyeballing shit.
Oh.
I know what I can use to blend and fade and shit, but like up here,
Yeah, but once you go too low, you can blend. You can only blend so much.
So I got a purple pack, which on my guards, which are like double magnets, right? Oyster or something like that. And then I got like this gray pack, and the gray pack have a clip on the back, and one of them's real big, and it's just in my bag of barbering materials, right? It's just solo in there. But the other guards that I regularly use, I keep in a little container because I'm gonna go in this container to grab these guards. This real big one I don't really use, so it's just like in the bag, like stuffed at the bottom. And my hair's been growing a lot recently, and I've been trimming it a lot. So I said to myself, I need to trim it lower because like this is, and it's a real simple trim for me. Like put on this real big gray guard, and I open it up for the middle, and then I close it up for the sides. So it's just like this round like fro thing that I can twist up, whatever. So in my head, I was like, I need to go lower. Let me go in this purple pack and see what I got. Go in the purple pack. I got a 0, got a 1, got a 2, got a 3, got a 4. Without looking, I said, I think the other one in the bag is a 6. So I'm gonna just open up the 4.
Yeah, why
And
not?
be good to go.
Yeah.
And I'm going with the grain. Man, I hit that first cut, opened up the guard, hit that first cut. I mean,
You hear a lot of noise going.
And it was just like, yo. And then I immediately ran to the back. That bitch at 8. The guard in the bag is at 8. So I basically cut half my hair off with this one swipe, and I just had to live with it and go for it. So after I cut my hair, because I'm not like boxing it off, I kind of like round it, and it's like a mushroom cap on the top of my head. It's not right because it's too low. And so I was like, I need to get some baseball caps again and start wearing them for a little while. So I'll be having no baseball caps for the next few weeks in the show. Yeah, that's neither here nor there. But after I cut my hair, I looked at myself and I was like, I 100% look like I have a 19-year-old son. I cannot avoid it. Like without the hair, I look my age. Because I was like, all right, I'm just gonna cut the beard down too. We're just gonna start over.
Yeah.
It's just hair. It's gonna grow back. I cut all that shit down. I was like, nigga, I am losing. I ain't gonna get no bitches. I'm gonna get women, grown ass, no more hoes, no
bitches
more
before 401ks and shit.
Just bitches that know the signs of sciatica. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like just know they know what a stroke looks like.
No, your resting heart rate should be and shit.
Exactly. Like, oh, you can't eat that. That's bad for your cholesterol.
Boy, look.
No ignorant young girls who just want to have a good time. No more. Never coming my way ever again. I am just stuck with grown ass women. Heartache, failure. But once my hair grows back, I'll be back out there. I'll be back in it. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
All over again.
I feel you.
Give me a couple weeks.
I was actually, that's one of my fears. I was going to like try to do my joint because my mohawk feels like there's certain like curls that are like fucking sticking out over here and shit. And I'd be like, oh, maybe I just go over it one good time, right? And I was like, I'm going to fuck it up.
Pick it out, get an 8. You should be fine.
But see, I don't think I even have an 8. So like me, I would have tried it with what I have. So I'm glad we're having this conversation. Because I would have been like, all right, what I got a 2. 2 be fine. No, that's what I'm saying.
You be looking like your mustache.
No, that's what I'm saying. So that's why I'm like, all right. Because in my mind, like when you look at it, it's like, oh, 2 is like this. Okay, yeah, that's enough. No, it's not. No. Because after you start running it through, you don't realize it don't cover this. When you're running it, it's like this. So yeah, I'm glad I didn't do it. I might have to probably look at some whatchamacallits on Amazon. Maybe I get a deal because Prime Day. I
think it ended. It doesn't matter.
I wasn't gonna buy nothing anyway.
It was just like I'm just.
Those things are fraudulent, yo. I'd be like looking at it, like, I know your shit ain't.
You know what the difference is between Amazon now? Amazon has become like Timo.
Oh,
a lot of the products, not necessarily the prices, but a lot of the products are really bad Chinese manufactured products. This shirt, I got this shirt that I have on right here, right? It says Vancouver to match the cap, blue, teal, whatever.
Yeah.
This color in the picture,
Oh, totally different.
yellow to match the yellow in the cap. I was like, oh, it's perfect. This shit orange.
Funny. That is funny.
It is yellow.
See,
like they got my ass.
no, and that's the thing I be hating because I done that on Wayfair where I've ordered like some pillowcases.
Yeah, you told me about it. Yeah.
And it was like, what is? I didn't order this. This is a totally different shade.
It got my ass.
It's a totally different shade. And that's why honestly, like, yeah, I get it's a better price, but I don't trust like whatever the fuck. Like if you get you got a Z in your sailor name, I'm good. I don't need that junk.
Yeah, Amazon is just full of like, because anybody can open a storefront on Amazon.
No, I know.
And
well, I'm gonna open one when I start selling the book.
How we going? How we looking with the book?
Chapter 9. I want to rewrite 2 chapters. I initially introduced a cousin. I'm gonna reflavor them to be an islander that she befriends.
Okay.
Because I think it makes more sense. Because I initially was gonna have it where the cousin was gonna join the summer on vacation. But I was like, it doesn't really make sense. Why would you be on vacation and then invite your cousin? Especially the way I introduced her. So I was like, I think it'd be more organic is if she befriends an islander and then starts learning more about like hanging out with her to get closer to Kai. And then that brings her and Kai closer together.
So as you were talking, it just had me thinking like we never did the glizzy party where we got people together to do glizzes. But what if we do an author's episode where you get to talk about the book to a grouping of people that we select and bring through to
yeah, that's fine.
They can ask you questions. We can all get them advanced copies or whatever, and just like, hey, have a reading of the book and let us know what you think, and we can be like mature about this to help promote the distribution of Summer Discharge.
Summer Discharge, Part 1.
Summer Discharge Part 1. I'm absolutely
because my goal is still try to have it wrapped up by the end of the month.
Okay, yeah, you did say July. You said August. You said you wanted to get it done by August. So
yeah, so I'm trying to have it done before my trip. If anything, it'd be done the week I return, but more than likely while I'm on the trip. So
okay, yeah.
Because I'm going away on, like I said, the end of July, the beginning of August, and I'll have the nights to myself. So I'll probably be working on it then.
Summer Discharge coming soon. If you want to be a part of this, you can just reach out to us at don'tjudgepod@gmail.com and let us know you want to be a part of the author's episode with Sir Nygel, asking him questions and reviewing the subject that he created.
I mean, so far it's tantalizing. It's great.
This Tantalizing Tale.
Yeah, it's a good read, but I didn't like how the cousin got brought in.
Okay.
So I'm trying to
work it out. You know,
I'm trying to.
You got to work it out, make it make sense. So we are looking forward to that. I think I know one person who might be privy to having a advanced copy of Summer Discharge, and I think that's Jared from #Blackout.
Oh, yeah.
And Jared left us a few voicemails. I haven't heard them. Have you heard them?
Not from more than what we played a little earlier.
All right, so we're gonna find out. So go ahead and play that first one, and then we can give Jared some feedback or answer whatever questions.
What's up, guys? It's Jared again from the #Blackout podcast, and also Hooks, Rubs, and Spices. Hey, it is the 5th of July. I just left the pop-up event that I did, just after the prior call that I left on episode 201. And yeah, it was a pretty good event overall. Sold out of several things, some barbecue foods. My sister was there slinging cookies and banana pudding from her bakery in Texas. And had some dude came back like, that was the best cookie I ever had in my life. Like, man, that's pretty dope. So it was a good event. Yeah, but a couple things that are weird. First of all, is it weird if there's a fireworks show, like a humongous fireworks show, and then there's people like in the neighborhood, like right next to the fireworks show, also shooting fireworks? Like, I don't know, it just strikes me as weird because it's like they're trying to outdo the fireworks show. But really what I was wanting to call y'all about was the guy who had the AI, like girlfriend or whatever that he proposed to. Which one is worse? Somebody like that who, has a relationship with, AI like ChatGPT, someone who like falls in love with a robot like a humanoid-looking robot, man or woman, or somebody who falls in love with a like blow-up doll, like legitimately has a relationship with them. Which one is worse? I don't know, man. They all weird to me. I call my ChatGPT Chad because I don't want to be tempted. Anyway, yeah, y'all take care. Peace.
Jared said, I ain't gay.
You know,
Nigga, your name Chad.
Real talk though, that's why I named mine Bite, because I was like, yo, if I named it like Veronica or Nico, like I would have been like, Nico, talk to me, man. Like, it was like I would have been, I would have talked, because it's Bite. I feel like I'm more inclined to like bark orders at it.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas if it was like a female, I feel like intuitively I'd be like, hey, you know, like, hey, come over here real quick. Let me walk you through some things I want you to work on with me. Like, I really appreciate your feedback here.
Nigga said, I need mine Chad because I ain't gay, nigga.
No, but that's facts. Like, I really called mine Bite because I was like, yeah, I don't even want that energy. Because I know naturally when I talk to girls differently than I talk to guys.
Sure.
So I'm like, if I know it's a female personality, I'm going to talk to it like a female. And I don't need that smoke.
So, going back to his first question, is it weird to be letting off your little fireworks next to the big fireworks?
It's just wasting energy at that point.
Yeah, like
waste of resources.
You can't compete. It's like in that scene in Harlem Nights where they came out with the Tommy gun shooting at everybody, and then Arsenio Hall comes around the corner, his little pew pew. It's like Tommy gun.
Yeah.
Pat, pat. It wasn't Arsenio. It was somebody else just shooting a little pat pat.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Stop shooting that little shit." You know what I'm saying? Like that's all it is. It's just that little shit. It's also penis envy, but that's another.
But my thing is though, right? Like, especially like I guess I could see if you didn't know, right? Mm-hmm. Like if you like all of a sudden it's like a pop up random firework display,
humongous fireworks display.
Yeah, like that you didn't know about, which is wild. But I would just be more worried because if I'm lighting a firework and I hear a giant explosion,
where are we?
And then your hand's gone.
Oh, what I don't get. Every year, without fail, a new nigga loses his hand due to a firework.
Yeah.
I don't get how we get this every year because everyone knows a new nigga loses his hand.
Mm-hmm.
Why niggas still losing their hands on fireworks?
Because they try to outdo the fireworks show, lighten it. What's that noise? Bow, and they probably on their phones. Or you know what? They probably on their phones doing a live. Look at this, and somebody says like, "Oh, I didn't know you had money like that."
That happened this year.
No,
dude was holding it.
I'm making it up, but I know what happened.
It was a black dude. Dude was holding on his phone, or somebody was recording. He lit him, and then you just saw an explosion.
Yeah,
and he was just like he lit him. Second later, explosion, and he was just like standing there, and like the smoke was clearing. It was like that shit just blew up in his hand.
Mm-hmm.
Now he missing fingers.
Mm-hmm.
Like every year. What's wrong with us?
Only thing, the most firework I will ever purchase.
Okay.
You know those little like things where you throw them on the ground and they pop? That's the best. Yeah, that's the best I'm gonna do. Best I'm gonna do. I'm not lighting anything that explodes.
Yeah, fair.
I would never.
Fair.
Just because I don't want to lose my fingers or hands.
Oh, yeah,
I do too much with my hands.
Life and liberty are at risk.
I don't see, because honestly, I don't care for fireworks.
Okay.
I hate them, personally.
Oh.
Not hate, I just don't get the point. They're all the same.
They're not, though.
I mean, some of them. Now, you ever seen, like, Lord of the Rings by chance?
Yeah.
So, you know, like, when the dragon comes flying? If I saw something like that, sign me up. I'll be in first row, right? But if it's just like a Columbia park, and then the finale's just, I'm good. I don't need to go to that shit.
So I went to Fort Washington, and again, I didn't know that was a fort. I didn't know it was an actual fort until I got there. It was like
this man posted a picture. I was like, "You ain't coming back, boy."
there were definitely some holding areas.
Yo, this man was hanging out with slave ghosts and shit. This was
didn't know it was a fort, but you could see Virginia side and the DC side.
It's a beautiful area.
But the DC side was getting busy.
No, I know.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Like it was a bunch of red ones, so I'm pretty sure they claimed blood, but it was a bunch of it was near Nationals Park. Mm-hmm. So like it was like, no, these niggas care over here. These niggas over here, they don't care so much. Mm-mm. On this side though, it's lit. And then in my neighborhood where I grew up at, they do something called the Cherry Hill Fest, Waterview Festival, something like that. and they had a drone show instead of fireworks.
See, I was gonna get to that too. I would go to a drone show. I just don't care for fireworks. But go ahead.
Yeah, it was just like, but that's less exciting because like there's no explosion, there's no climax. It's just like it's just
give me sweet visuals.
It wasn't enough drones. Like it was cool, but it wasn't like hundreds.
Oh no. So I'm thinking you're talking like I'm comparing it to like China or Olympics. That's what I'm
definitely not Olympics.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm comparing it to China Olympics. Like if they had that, awesome.
They did the O from the Oreos, the Ravens logo.
That's stupid.
Wu-Tang logo and some other shit.
So like letters.
They spelled out Cherry Hill once. Like,
oh, okay.
But it wasn't like
no, that's not good.
Yeah, it was just.
I mean, like, but again, if I could get like a dragon with drones, I'd be cool with that. And they like fly, like, or like like make it look like how those like a China New Year like parade, like when people were inside of it. Have that kind of like with drones. Oh, I would watch it.
Yeah, I mean that's.
But one, the parking is usually garbage.
Sure.
Everyone is crowded. It's usually not good seating areas. It's loud. It's usually hot. Nygel don't leave the house, and
not even leaving the house. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, look.
Not even leaving the house. I've seen more pictures of you in these streets than I've ever seen in 10 years of knowing you.
Let me tell you. No, you're right though. Let me tell you how I went out last weekend though. So I'm playing video games. I'm in the house. I'm in my hoochie daddy shorts, a tank top. I'm chilling. I'm not even like, yo, I'm about to shut it down. Right? I was playing the boss and Clara Obscura, Expedition 33. And this boss is ridiculous. It took me 3 hours to learn his cadence, right? Like I'm locked in, and I'm like, damn, it's 9 o'clock. I thought it was 7, right? I've lost hours of my day. I get text messages like, "Hey, what you up to?" And I was like, playing the boss. Like, what? 9:30 on a Saturday night. What else would I be doing? You try to come out. It's a friend of mine. It's his sister. He's like, you trying to come out for her birthday? I was like, I gotta be there in 40 minutes. Showered. Grabbed what I could find and left the house. Went down to the wharf. Got down there. Thought I was at the National Harbor because how it looks now. It's just so beautiful. Okay. I actually was like, where the fuck all this come from?
Where the shrimp boat?
So we go to this rooftop bar that's in a hotel. Beautiful. I would actually go there on a regular basis because it overlooked overlooked the water of the wharf. It was a beautiful view. Went to go celebrate her birthday. After I got there, it was like, damn, her birthday's at midnight. Guess I gotta stay till what?
No, you're fine.
Oh, I guess we gotta stay till 1, right? Like, so I was like, oh, I woke up at 4 a.m. I'm struggling. Like, I was like, I'm tired. Like, but great to see her. Glad she had a nice birthday. Was able to hang out with my boy Jamie. You know what I'm saying? Like, had a good time, but was an unplanned outing, and it was definitely like off the strength of what you up to.
That's how it works, though.
No, it is. I'm always the one. If you invite me, I'll come.
That's
so if you text me like, "Hey, can you get here in a half an hour?" Yes, I can be there in a half an hour. I can't guarantee what's gonna, like as far as like anything else. I'll show up. Now, mind you, was my gas tank on E? Yes, because I hadn't planned on leaving the house. Because I was gonna get gas in the morning.
I make it.
Wow, no, because I had like 100 miles, and I was like, DC's like
feels 20. That feels like E to me.
No, that is E to me.
That feels like E to me.
It was no.
My car say 100. I'm like, I gotta get gas.
No, because the thing is, it goes on. The indicator comes on at 30. So I'm like, I only got like 60 miles before it's gonna yell at me.
My shit yells at 60.
Oh, see, and I don't like being yelled at.
Yeah.
Because like I don't like it even if somebody's riding with me. It's like, bing. It pretty much is like, broke nigga. Like it's like, you ain't gotta. Can I mute this? Like, because right now I need to add oil in my car. Right. It comes on randomly. You ain't got no oil. Damn, you ain't got. Why are you telling everybody in the car? And then this morning I had no gas either, so it was like no oil and you ain't got no gas, you broke bitch. And I was like, okay, time out. I was like, all right, let me get this gas. Let me go hit my Walmart and Costco. I'll put the oil in later, and then I haven't done it yet.
Like you 89 using ass nigga.
No,
broke ass.
Bro, no, I gotta do 93.
Both of them?
Yes. Well, the white one and the blue one I gotta do 93. The other one I gotta do 87. Yeah, no. Let me tell you, I filled up the gas, went inside to get a drink, came out, it was like $80. I was like, I forgot. I was like, I shouldn't have went. I was like,
that's what I get for just letting this shit go.
I was like, I forgot what year it was. I forgot what year it was.
I should have hit to supervise this.
Because I don't leave the house. So I forgot what year it was. I forgot what year, because usually I do like a preemptive, like, oh, I'll just put $30 in. This time I was like, oh, I'll just, fuck it. walked in. You know, I got paid on Friday. I'm just like, oh, YOLO. I'm just put it in. Fucking walk inside, get a drink. Of course, it was taking a while because of the line. So, you know, I didn't get back fast enough. Got back. I'm like, you know, this dude at the door was asking for change. I was like, oh, I got it. Here's $1, dog. Got back. I almost went back over. Give me my motherfucking money back, yo.
Let me holler at you real quick.
This shit was $80, yo. Give me my $1 back, bro. Like, I'm struggling. I forgot where I was. I forgot what year it was.
What do you do right now? I am doing.
No, I was like, oh, well, guess I know what car I'm driving now. Like, I'm
driving it. I'm gonna use this one.
Yeah, I'm using the shit out of it. So I'm like, all right. And it never fails because all of them always get empty at the same time. So it's like, because if I get in a car and it's empty, I'm going to the next one. The other car. And then I'm just gonna keep broke. And then that's when all three of them are, yeah, then all three of them are broke. And it's like, oh, okay, now I gotta spend $240 on gas.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is crazy.
You gotta sort it out.
Because all of them are like 20-gallon tanks. So it's stupid.
Man, you might want to make different choices.
Yeah, but it was funny because I actually gave the girls, because it was the birthday girl and 2 other girls, women I should say, all of them. And I was like, well, they walked me to my car. So I was like, well, I can't have you guys walking back up to the hotel. I'm going to drive you guys to the jump. I was like, please, baby Jesus,
don't beep.
Don't beep. And sure enough, it didn't. It didn't beat for neither one because, again, it was low on gas and low on the joint because, again, I hadn't driven it.
As soon as they got out, they was like, you're broke ass.
No, and that's exactly what it did. Soon as I was like, thank you, dog. And I want to say, I haven't driven it since then. So when I got in today, it was like, you still ain't put no gas in me, dog. And I was like,
right. What is you doing? You fucked me up.
Because at this point, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, well, I'm not going to get gas now.
Oh, definitely not.
And I was like, so I'll get it next time I drive it. And today was the first day. And I was like, past Nygel, how dare you? And I was like, I remember now. I remember why I didn't do it, because it was 2 o'clock in the morning. I was just trying to get home. Because if I stopped at the gas station, I would have filled up. I probably would have went in. I would have got something maybe to eat, snack, or something like that.
There are some gas stations I will go to. There's one strip of gas stations that I would go to at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. The only one strip in this area that I would ever go to. But for the most part, if I ain't got no gas and it's late, it's just like...
No, me too.
I'm going home.
There's a Wawa they just recently built by New Hampshire Avenue. I'll stop there because it's new. Like the Negros and the Hispanics haven't...
Is it in a neighborhood, though?
Yes, it's right.
That's why I don't go. Yeah. I only go to gas stations that aren't
isolated. Yeah. Because that's honestly a problem, because every time I go in, there's always people in there. And it's like, yo, this is wild. But only reason I would go because of the busyness. Mm-hmm. And if I have to get gas at night, I'd rather the busyness. But then I was just like, at this point, it was like 50 miles. So I was like, all right, well, I don't like this, but I was like, I'm just going to go home. And
100 miles, I'm just like, I need gas.
Well, no, me too. But it was also crazy because when I was going to my mom's house, I had to do some yard work. So I was like, I'm driving the pickup tomorrow. The pickup has gas. I don't need to worry about this car. And so I came home. It was like, I'll deal with it whenever I drive it next, which was today. And then I had to deal with it. And then I apparently put $80 in the tank. So
now y'all in a relationship.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm about to go, after you leave, I'm going to go sit inside of it real quick. Like, just
touch on it real slow.
Yeah, like, put one leg in, put one leg out. You know, just sit out there and sweat in it. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not gonna turn on the engine.
Play Usher from your phone.
Yeah. No, I'm not turning it on.
And just
I'm
touch
just sweat inside of it.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna do. We're gonna have like a love session, or just play some smooth jams or something, and just have a good time.
Speaking of love sessions, we should probably answer Jared's other question.
Is
blow up doll?
I think ChatGPT conversation.
But it was the blow up doll, ChatGPT,
or robot.
Which one is like weirder to you?
The weird one, it would be a relationship with ChatGPT.
You think so? And why do you think that one?
So this is my thought process. I feel like with the blow up doll and the robot, you are mainly doing sex with that, and you're not actually having a conversation. You're making it up in your mind, which is more of a psychological thing. But for the most part, you're just beating them jumps.
Okay,
I would think. Now, if you're having a dialogue and you're talking back in a girl voice, then yeah, that's the worst one. But I feel like with talking to ChatGPT, you are trying to put a humanistic like personality on a personality you developed. So essentially, you're dating yourself in a way via robot, and you're falling in love with this thing that doesn't have a tangible body. You're not even getting cheeks. I feel like you're getting on a mental level with a robot. I think that's the worst. If you fucking a blow up doll, like, all right, yeah, you could do better, bro. But I don't think that's bad as, hey Nico, man, I had a rough day today. Could you give me some affirmations that I could, I don't know, like, could you give me some positive shit that I could deal with? Oh, your boss hates you. I know you're so strong and talented. Thanks, Nico. I appreciate that. Nah, bro.
Nah, I think it's the blow up doll. I think it's the blow up doll because it doesn't look like a person.
No, it doesn't.
It looks like
no, I'm just as whack.
a doll with. That doesn't even look like a doll.
Doesn't even have joints, dog. Like they're just straight legs. It's like a fucking life preserver vest or something.
It's just a less wacky salesman. You know what I'm saying? Like
honestly, I feel like a blow up mattress is more sexy.
That's what it is. It's a blow up mattress.
Yeah, it's a blow up mattress with a hole.
And the same thing, like you are putting a person on that. Like, because you're probably not.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. If you're projecting, like, hey, you like that, Nico, and you just hear like squeak, 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 and
like
it's
you're not just even if you're just having sex with it, like you're not just having sex with it, like you're
you probably
your mind.
Yeah,
like
you're trying to portray somebody on that.
There's something between you two, like there is an affair, maybe even a romance, but there is some like playing Usher from his phone to like that kind of shit exists, and it don't even look like a person.
No,
like it's not, and then it's like because it's not all in your mind, you actually have a visual, but you're still going through with it. Something's wrong with you.
But you know, it's even funny though. Like even the thought process of like, I'm gonna have a sexy night tonight.
Nah, you hit the switch.
Worse.
But
then, because every time you hear a air pump, you're gonna get turned on.
Maybe. Man,
I got a flat tire. You gonna give me a jump? Nah, dog. I can't do that.
Right. Let's look at it this way. If we're out in public, right?
Mm-hmm.
Out in public, we're at I don't know a Royal Farms, right? Somebody's eating chicken, and his three choices: he's got his laptop with him, he's got his Android woman with him, or he's got his blow up doll with him, sitting down eating chicken. Which one's the weirdest?
I mean, in this scenario, clearly the blow up doll.
The blow up doll.
Yeah, because the laptop, you wouldn't necessarily.
You wouldn't think anything. You wouldn't know anything.
You wouldn't know if he was like on a call or if he was just talking to himself, or like a voice call, like a Zoom or like a phone call. The cybernetic, the robot giant, I'd be like, that motherfucker balling.
Like you
I would assume a helicopter's in the park.
Like you're gonna look at it like, is that you're gonna have more questions than anything.
This man's balling.
Mm-hmm. Like, how do you?
He knows something I don't know at this point.
But if you got a blow up doll,
blow up doll, it's like
motherfucker can't even bend his legs. It's just stuffed in the booth, standing up and shit. Like it's just
with the mouth open, just with mashed potatoes fucking falling out of
gagging. It. Shit just there. Like what the fuck?
Because even and this is gonna make me sound like I've done too much research on this, but I know the robots have like self cleaning like parts, right? Oh, some of them anyway. That blow up doll don't.
Nah, you're using
so you had to literally like throw that motherfucker like in the washer or something or
Speaking of some weird cleaning shit, I bought a Dawn Power Wash. That's the one with the handle that you spray.
Oh, that's one. I like that drink.
Because it cleans, like it's something about the way it oxidizes the soap. It actually cleans a lot better and more astringent than just having regular dish soap, right? Something about the air that's added to it, whatever. But I used it, right? And I was like, something smells like I'm doing laundry. Yo, why is that shit scented with Gain? I don't want to wash my dishes, but it's smelling like laundry detergent. Because it feels like I didn't clean it off my dishes. Because laundry detergent is
like... No, it has a very unique...
It just, that coating, it like coats. Yeah, and you have to use a lot of water to make it like dissolve or whatever.
No, I wouldn't want that either.
That is the
smells
worst,
belong in certain places.
Yeah, like that is the worst fucking smell on the planet. And I'm just
I feel like Febreze would have been a better partner.
Citrus?
No.
Lemon?
Fruit would have been the best. But I'm saying as far as like a brand.
Yeah, like I
wouldn't have done Gain. Because I
didn't know. I just grabbed it.
No, I mean, I get it. They apparently have a sour apple I've been wanting to try. But Costco only sells...
That one isn't... So here's the trick about Dawn. Dawn makes dish detergent and they make hand soap. If it's not blue, it's hand soap.
Oh.
You have to read the bottle.
Okay.
It'll actually say hand soap.
Saturday actually. I mean, well, because I get mine from Costco, so I know it's the dish detergent one.
But the blue one,
I've heard through the grapevine that there's other flavors.
They do.
No, I'm just saying, but I've never actually had to physically go to a store to see it.
And a woman on TikTok was like, "Here's something you probably didn't pick up on," and she showed you. She was just like,
"I will say,
dish detergent."
Social media has taught me some random stuff where I'd be like, because even like with that power wash, apparently there's a way you can make your own version of it.
Yeah, you just get the.
It's like the Darn and like mix it with something else, and then you actually don't need to buy the refills. You could actually
just do it yourself.
Yeah, you can pretty much make it yourself.
Because it's just the air makes the difference. Like how I want to say emulsifiers. That's the wrong word, but however it's going through the nozzle,
the bubblification.
Those specific nozzles, the way they bubble fire, the soap makes a world of difference when it comes to like cleaning stuff up. It just doesn't stretch far. Like you squirt it. That's just for that one dish. Like you can't do like soap on the scrub daddy on the next dish. You gotta squirt that next.
No, I definitely realize I'm like.
You squirting all of these.
Yeah, I'm
running back to. It makes you a fiend.
You
know you just got.
I mean, it's a good product though.
Yeah,
I definitely saw a couple people on it. Gotta be like, yo, you need to get this junk like ASAP.
It cleans all the shit that you never thought about cleaning with dish soap.
I even think like last time I went to Costco, I bought like 4 of the like refill packs just so I could make sure I'd have it because Costco's funny because sometimes they have stuff and they don't. And I was like, I don't even want to risk not being able to get this junk. But I think I'm getting close to like running out actually at this point. But I think they probably still have it because it's a good product. I think when it first came out, I bought like 3 or 4 of them.
Talking that old man shit right here. Mm-hmm. So when you went to the party, right, and you had on your fit for the party, did you feel party ready?
Yeah. Okay. I mean, it was all black. I mean, I had my black slacks on. I guess they're like casual pants. Like I guess chinos, whatever that brand, that style of pants. I had black shoes on. I actually got another injury. I don't know if I mentioned this. I was working out downstairs and I dropped the bench on my foot. Let me tell you, bro, I had to sit down. That's how much it hurt. Like I had literally was like, I vibe checked. Like I resonated with the universe. Like I literally was like, whew. I like watched a whole TV show before I could like stand up. Mm-hmm. And when I was at this party, it was like 2 days afterwards. So like my foot was like, I'm like here, right? And I was like, all right, I get it. So I was like leaning on stuff, which is not a problem, but like it was fine. The fit was okay. I had my Gap jacket on, and it was straight. I was because I wore all black, it looked like I dressed up. Mm-hmm. Even though I technically was just wearing a black t-shirt, a black, I guess, pretty boy jacket. That's the best way I could describe it. The Gap pretty boy jacket. And then I guess Chicos.
Did you feel like you can get grown women and the bitches from what you were wearing? Could you pull it all off?
Oh yeah, I could probably. Yeah, I feel like I honestly I probably could have done a better shoe because I was wearing like Nike high tops.
Whatever.
But I think that would allow me to get a lower age range because of the shoes, right? But like if I was looking for grown, like a cougar type joint, I feel like she would have been like, "You a YN?" I'm like, but I'm not. Like,
but I'm 43.
Yeah, I'm an unk. I think apparently.
You're the unk, right?
Yeah, I am. Technically, I'm an uncle, but I'm an unk by age brackets or whatever the case may be. So, I mean, I probably could have pulled it, but Nygel won't be pulling nothing. So, I mean, I'm out here chilling.
You might need to change it up because you out a lot. You might need to change it up,
bruh. No, let me tell you.
You might just need to slide on somebody like, "Hey, you look nice today. Hey, my name's Nygel," and then go about your business. Like just start slow.
Maybe, but even like with the outing, most people were like involved with someone for the most part.
Yeah, sure.
So it's like I'm not shooting my shot with people who are involved with people.
Well, see, it's not. That's not shooting your shot to introduce yourself. Give a compliment.
Oh no, I get that, but it's still
introducing yourself. Like,
but because I've known this person for like 21 years at this point, the birthday girl. Most of the people I've also known them for like 20 something years. Like I have yet to meet new people. It's always old people that I've known for 20 years or 15 years. So most of the time when I am out, it's because it's an old group of friends that are inviting me out. Like, hey, seen you're out, why don't you come through? Right. And it's like, all right, bet. And then when I get there, I know half the room. And it's like, where you been for the last 10 years? And then it's like, Costco. Because usually my go-to, I've been at Costco. And they'd be like, what? And I'm like, Costco and home. And it's just like, you're boring. And I'm like, yes, I want you to know ahead of time. I'm not overselling anything. I go to Costco, my house, my mom's house.
Where have you been the last time? At my mom's?
My mom's and Costco, and occasionally the thrift store. That is all and only places I go.
It's kind of fun.
I'm a simple man.
It's lit.
I know it is. I love it.
Meat logs in Costco. Like,
But you know, it's crazy because like even like one of the women, she was like, "Yo, what have you been up to for like the last 15 years?" And I was like, "That's a really long time to cover." And I was like, "Nothing." And I was like, "Nah, that's not true." And I had to like literally think about what have you been doing for the last 15 years, Nygel? And I was like, I guess I got 2 masters. And I was like, yeah, I guess that's a thing. And I was like, and then I've gotten a job. I've worked my way up in that. So I guess I'm doing that. That's cool. I've been working from home for a couple. Then it was like, all right, well, I guess I got some things going. But I wasn't ready for the question.
Some open-ended questions you just can't answer without
yeah,
researching yourself for a moment. Like, what the fuck have I been?
No, because it's like, yo, what do you want? You want like last Tuesday I had oatmeal? Like, I mean, like, how detailed of a recap do you want? Do you want high level? Do you want entrances? Like, hey, I went through a 6-month stint where I didn't know about myself. Like, I don't know, like, how gritty do you want this?
That's what you need to ask. Like, so how much do you really want to know?
Like, you want to know the dark? You want to know dark stuff? Or you want to know my favorite color? Like,
there were times where I was by myself and I wasn't.
It didn't look good.
I wasn't sure if tomorrow was going to come.
I'm telling you, during COVID, the only person I was talking to was me, and your boy ain't got no boundary. My like, oh, is this okay to say? Got blurred real easy. I was only talking to myself, and I think a lot of stuff is funny. So it was like, you can't say that. No, it was like,
say it.
Actually, lean into it.
Say it, but worse this time. Just keep saying it.
I'm gonna say this. It's gonna be dark. So I said this the other day to one of my friends. We was talking about my genetic makeup, right? And I was like, "Oh, your dad was white?" I was like, "Yeah, my dad was white. I guess he is still white. He's a skeleton, right?" And so that's the dark part, right? But that's where I was like, but I can make fun. Or I can make this joke because the person I was talking to also didn't have a father because he passed. But I was like, yeah, see, that's the type of humor I'm here for, right? Because I think that was hilarious, right? Because it was smart, it was in depth, and it was just like that's the type of shit that I would be making as I'm by myself. But that's not a joke you can say in every situation because there's some people who,
Well, no, you can still tell the joke.
Yeah, I mean, it just.
Did you see the one with the dude, as a black dude and a white dude sitting down talking? Some podcast, I'm sure.
Yeah, probably.
And the black dude said my dad was schizophrenic
because it was Pete Holmes and I don't know the black guy, and then he was like, I didn't know you can cure that. He was like, yeah.
Universe. Universe is sorted out.
He had me too because I was like, oh, I'm so intrigued about this episode.
He was like, clinicians can treat it, but the universe can cure it. I don't know how he broke it, but he was just like, oh, he's dead.
Yeah, no, it was so fun because Pete Holmes was like, he was so invested. Like, you could tell, like, he generally was like, yo, how they do that?
I didn't know they could do that.
He's like, yeah, man, the universe could cure all if you believe. And like, he was like, for real? Yeah, no, he dead.
He dead,
boy, like,
he gone.
He was like, yeah, clip that shit. And I was just like, boy, you knew what you was doing. That shit was so funny, yo.
Yeah, that's how you get him. But so with that in mind, I think you can always tell my dad's white. He was white. No, he is still white.
That's what I'm saying. But again, like, where
you can use that as an icebreaker at a new job when we're in a meeting. Like I want to talk about my background. Everyone's from diverse backgrounds in here. You're Korean, Asian, something, whatever. White people. I just
HR, please come find this Negro and remove him.
From mixed lineage. My mom's black and my dad's white. Well, he was white. But when I think about it, he still is white because he's a skeleton right now. And I'm Sir Nygel, and I am your representative for Salesforce.
Yeah.
Team.
Go team.
Go team.
It's like, oh, he's gonna be one of those. He's a personality hire because he is a little off his rocker.
I just think you can use it. There's no inappropriate time to do my dad is white joke.
No,
you can do that. Even at like if you were opening an opening act for an elementary school
but see, that
talent show,
that's
you can still do the joke.
It's comical enough because it doesn't have that hard of a zing, but that's also where like again where Nygel doesn't check Nygel. So I think it's funny. The thing when I said it, I was like, that's wild. I was like, why would you think that? But you ask people like what you've been up to, and it's like, well, I just leaned into the dark humor and I haven't left.
The darkness touched
I
me.
walked
and I liked
into the
it.
void and I never
It
left.
touched me and I liked it.
Yeah, like, oh, what you been up to?
I was born in the darkness.
That's how you answer it.
Yes.
What you been up to for the last 10 years? I was raised in it, born in it.
I was born. You are in it. I was born in it. Yeah, you just gotta bang that shit.
Yeah.
So
You heard dark humor? Yeah, that's too light skin for me. Like, what? Yo,
I'm a shade deeper.
I'm gonna have to come up with I'm gonna come like a notes or something and just have it like. What you been up to? Let me look. Hold on. In January, I did this.
I have a little achievement cup at home where I write down
That's smart.
stickies, something I'm proud of or something I accomplished, and put a date next to it and put it in the cup.
How long do you keep it?
It's for the year, so I started at the top of the year. It's the first year I've done it. I can't wait to look back on it and see what I thought was an achievement. Because a lot of times it's just like, I submitted to this.
Yeah.
And then I was like, those bitches ain't pick me. These bitches ain't pick me. These, like, I know it's going to be a whole bunch of like,
yeah, that could be discouraging.
Like,
it can also show the effort you put into though. So I mean, that could be beneficial.
Yes and no. Because like we were talking off mic about like, I think of violence all the time when I'm dealing with somebody. So like, I'm thinking of these art people and their rejections, right? And then I'm thinking, but the city's small. I'm going to be in a spot where this art person who rejected me is at.
Oh, see,
and then I'm just like, am I going to say something? Like, if it's one of those where I'm being congratulated in one hand, but you rejected me with the other, because like I'm in a showcase of some sort, like it can happen. Some of these people, I know your name. I know who you are.
Yeah.
Don't shake my hand.
Well, yeah, especially in that case, because it's like,
just go away.
No point. You know what I'm saying? Like, why even?
We ain't got to talk. We not cool.
No, and that's why. Like, I'd rather you just keep the same energy.
Because I take shit personal.
Well, that's also like sometimes it gets me because people that you don't talk to be like, oh, we should hang out. And it's like, no, we're good. I haven't hung out with you. Like, you don't need to. Even like I played earlier, like the voicemail.
Yeah.
I don't hang out with you. What are we doing?
Listen, I wish you could play that on the show.
Me too, actually. But like I'm telling you, like I get hit up all the time from people in my past, and it's like, oh yeah, we should hang out. No, it's been a decade. I'm not the same person. I know I'm not because I go to Costco now, and back in the day I used to do wilder shit.
I don't. Nobody spend the block with me. I am not. No one wants to spend my block. No one wants to come back around and hang out. I don't. Whatever reason. And it's kind of disappointing, but at the same time, it's like, I get it. I wouldn't want to come back to me either. Well, good for you.
It's funny too, because the way they always say it, and I love it, but no one ever comes up to it. He'd be like, yeah, man, we need to hang out.
Oh, that's empty.
Look, I'm going to swing by your house.
Okay.
And at first I'm like, oh, that's a threat. Like, it's like, oh, that's a crazy thing to say. Your boy be wearing Hoochie Dad shirt. You might see something you don't want to see. But then it's like, you ain't going to come through.
You're not gonna do it.
Yeah, you're not gonna come through. So why even say it? My rebuttal now? I'm gonna swing by your house. I'm gonna come by yours.
All right, and I'm gonna come by yours.
Yeah.
You don't know where I live at. You might as well tell me now. So
it's a Google search away. I'll find it.
Listen, like I know. We know how to use Google.
No, and honestly, like I'm impressed with your investigative skills. I've been able to find stuff where, like, even the other day I went to somebody's house and I was like, I don't remember his address. I literally just reverse searched him up online and found it like in like 10 seconds. I was like, oh, okay, I got his address.
That's why you can't reverse search me to find my address.
No, because you do yours smart. But like mine, I've looked up myself and I've seen my old apartment. I've seen my mom's address. I see my house because I've been here for like 20 something years.
So because I'm J Delnegro online, and I've got an artist bio on my website or whatever else, jdelnegro.com if you're interested. It's got my real name in it too. So now, at least the it'll associate J Delnegro with my actual name and give you information that it has for both parties. Yeah. So I'm not as invisible as I once was, but I don't have any like addresses or phone numbers online.
I mean, mine just happened because I think back in the day I used to like sign up for stuff all the time, and then just by that I have a footprint.
That reminds me of what I wanted to talk about with this episode, but we're running kind of long in the tooth, so we're gonna hold off on that.
Okay.
But the way to inconvenience people that isn't necessarily illegal. Some of it might be.
Oh, you don't show up a couple?
But it's a lot though. So like I got some good ones and I want to talk about them and stuff. So no. But it just reminds me. There's a couple things I want to talk about in the show. Let me see if there's anything. I got one. This is perfect for the show, not necessarily for anything we've been talking about. But Gary Coleman's ex-wife fails a lie detector test about his death, and it, like, I ignored this when I first saw it because I'm like, what the fuck is this? But then I saw it's a television presentation on A&E. So it was an actual investigation from the producers of a television show about Gary Coleman's ex-wife. So I'm just going to read what it says.
Okay.
After much speculation about her involvement in her late husband, Gary Coleman's death, Shannon Price decided to prove her innocence by taking a lie detector test. Coleman died 15 years ago after falling and hitting his head in their joint home. On A&E series Lie Detector, Truth or Deception, she was asked about her reasons for agreeing to the test. And she said, I literally my whole life have had the odds working against me. I'm really hoping for a good outcome. Not everyone is perfect at taking polygraph tests, but I have a glimmer of hope that this will work out in my favor. And people will be like, okay, you know what? She's just a normal girl that had an unfortunate situation happen.
A lot of disclaimering before a test.
Mm-hmm. George Olivio, the test administrator, asked her 3 questions. Did you ever strike Gary during your relationship? Did you intentionally decide to withhold help to Gary when he fell? Did you physically cause Gary to fall that day? Price answered no to all 3 of the questions, but shortly after, Olivio informed her that her answers to the first 2 questions were inconclusive. You failed the exam regarding Gary's fall, he said. There's 2 things I know for sure, Shannon. 1, you were not completely honest with me yesterday during your polygraph session. And 2, the other thing I know that's 100% certain is that there is more to the story that hasn't been told. The body never lies. The body always tells the truth. Your body in that lie detector test spoke loud and clear. There's something that caused you to fail this test.
That's wild. So yeah, she probably whooping his ass.
She was much bigger than him. She was like 5'10".
I mean,
Gary Coleman was like 5'3", 5'4".
I thought you were gonna say 3.
No. He was 5.
I mean, in my mind, he was 3 something.
But it looks like a white woman may have contributed to the death of Gary Coleman 15 years ago.
I mean,
and for whatever reason, she decided to talk about it.
No, see, that's stupid. But see, she probably was thinking in her mind like, "Oh, those shits don't work," or I could lie my way out of it. You know, the accountability is unbeknownst to some women. That's
another thing that's circulating on the internet, but I'll save that for another day as well. That one has been interesting. Let me tell you. But lie detector test, like, even if it's not admissible, you're not good enough to trick a lie detector test because your body's, like you said, the body doesn't lie.
Training
like
to like try
like
to offset
it's measuring like rhythms, perspiration that you can't even see, temperature. It's measuring shit that you can't control.
And the thing is also, like, they purposely ask you questions like outliers. So like they'll say like,
to calibrate it.
Is it Tuesday? Yeah. Have you ever killed a man? Like, it's like, oh, and like because of that initial shock, it's like your body's like, oh no, or whatever, and then they read it accordingly. So you get that tame question, and then it's like, did you kill your husband? And it's like, oh shit,
you're not good enough to
no, you can't control your body. You'd have to like literally like alter it. Like either I've seen like I guess studies where they have it like where somebody like puts like a thumbnail or something, so that way they could try to, you know, offset it.
So they're pinching themselves, but hurting themselves.
You're not that skilled because all it's gonna do is be like, why is your shit spiking right now? It's like, oh, because I'm fucking bleeding.
Because like, I'm hurting myself to make sure that everything is in the same frequency or wavelength when I respond. So, so she dumb.
Yeah, she is.
She probably needed a check because I'm sure they paid her like, $2,000 or something like that for the appearance.
Oh, definitely.
And no one's gonna investigate it because no one cares.
No, at this point, I think it's beyond the scope.
No, murder, you can always get caught.
Really?
Murder is not. I thought it was like only thing with murder is or homicide or whatever is that if you're found one thing.
Oh no!
Unless other than guilty, if you're found innocent, they can't try you.
Yeah, I learned that in the movie Double Jeopardy. Because it was like, oh, I was found not guilty, so I can't charge you
again with that exact crime.
So you could do like a civil suit, which is money.
Or not even civil. Like if they change the degree of murder, the culpability, they can charge you with that. So it's not like
But most times they're aiming for the one that would apply to it. So.
Yeah, they're trying to get the
try to
right
do something
one
else,
so
it's
you
gonna
can't
be-
get off.
Yeah.
I.e. Diddy, because they tried the wrong ones and
Yep.
got him off
Mm-hmm.
for the most part. But that's neither here nor there. But I don't have anything much else to talk about today, sir, with episode 202. What about you?
I got one thing.
Okay.
I just want to explain. So I went to Costco last weekend because my mom, of course, wanted me to go to Costco on 4th of July weekend, and because she needed stuff and didn't want to wait.
Mhm.
And so I'm sitting in the parking lot because they let executive members go in at 9 and regular members go in at 9:30.
You are regular?
Yeah, I'm regular.
Okay.
Because it's not worth double the cost for potentially 2% back. I broke down the numbers. I would save $10. So it's not worth the extra for 30 minutes. I'm like, I could just wait. So I'm sitting there, and this car pulls up. 3 Hispanic young men. I was like, oh, that's cool. They're just, broing it, right? They parked next to me. And my initial reaction was, and this is why I noticed them, all the fucking parking spots. I always
But they park next to you.
right next to me.
Okay.
I was like, all right, guys. There's
What car-
3 of them.
What car were you in? A good one or
The
the
pickup
truck?
truck.
Pickup. Okay.
So I was like, all right, guys. That's interesting. Of course, they would park next to me. I was like, you know what? Cool. They go in, and they come back within 5 minutes, all with a chicken bake in their hand.
Okay.
And they drive off. And can I tell you, I was immediately jealous
Because you didn't have a chicken bake?
because who wakes up and is like, hey, guys, you want to go to Costco and get a chicken bake? Hell yeah, brother. And they literally drove up, got a chicken, nothing else. Literally walked in, went straight to the deli. Let me get the fresh motherfucking chicken bakes. Now this is 9:30 in the morning on a Saturday. So these are the freshest motherfucking chicken bakes. Like these joints haven't even been out. No one's even gone to the deli this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Like no one's even bought anything really.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get each chicken bake. And these motherfuckers was eating them on the way back. And I was just like, what? I need to know your life. Like I almost wanted to leave and follow them home. Like I almost like, I need to know your story.
Well, what I do know is they aren't members. They knew who was working the door and they let them in.
Maybe. But that was majestic.
Because that means that if it's 3 of them, then they're not going to let 3 adults in on one card.
You can.
You can? All right. But they will be executive club members.
No. I mean, like, I could walk in.
No, what I'm saying is like,
maybe.
These 3 dudes, one of them was an executive
Maybe.
club member at
Yeah.
Costco. No, they knew who was working the door. And they was like, just go ahead.
Maybe. But I'm just saying, like, the act of them literally waking up and being like, I don't know, the wives are tripping. Let's fucking go to Costco and get a chicken bake, y'all.
Let's get away from these putas and
Yes.
go get a chicken bake.
They drove up, got their fucking chicken bake, and left. To, I guess, cut grass. I don't know. But they left. And I was just like, I need to know your story. Because you are glorious. I've never, like, I was just like, I want that freedom. Even though I have that freedom, I felt like they were better freedom than my freedom.
They were freer than you were free.
Yes. Because I was like, I got a list I need to buy. I felt like that was like
they
whimsical.
weren't operating from any restraints like a list. They were just living.
Like, I feel like if I won the lottery, that's what I would do. And I was like, here's these 3 Spanish guys doing what I would do. Like, I couldn't fathom it. It was beautiful.
Just do what you want. The
Yeah.
moment you want to.
Go to Costco on Saturday and get a chicken bake.
Just get a chicken bake from Costco.
Breakfast.
At breakfast. Stomachs don't open up at any particular time.
Yeah, that's like a 1.5 foot long, cheesy bacon chicken bread calzone type thing.
Yeah.
And you have that for
what it is.
breakfast. That's crazy.
That's what it is. I mean, you can have a sausage burrito for breakfast.
Yeah, but
It's not a chicken bake.
fucking chicken bake.
It's
Bro.
not a chicken bake. It's not a chicken
I
bake.
don't think they even sell chicken bakes in the store anymore, to be honest. I don't think I've seen them actually.
Like frozen?
Yeah. I remember they used to. I don't
Oh.
think I've seen them in a
Yeah,
while.
I don't go to Costco enough to know anything.
But the thing I usually do, and I usually would notice it, but since I've been eating healthier, I haven't been looking for it. So it's probably somewhere. I just haven't seen it. But anyway.
I don't know these things.
But yeah, that's what I wanted to share. I wanted to share the 3 amigos getting a chicken bake on a Saturday morning, and it was glorious. On 4th of July, 5th of July. So I mean, I know they were going to a cookout.
Yeah, because the 4th was on Friday. Right?
Yeah. So I know they were going to a cookout.
Mhm.
And you're pre-gaming with a chicken bake? That's crazy work.
That's the whole down the Modelo.
They were like, yo, we got to coat our stomachs because we about to start getting
About to
into
get,
it.
you know they was about to get destroyed.
'Cause the women probably were prepping the food, the carne asadas,
It was
and the
destroyed.
tacos and shit. And they was like, yo, we're going to hit a beer run, but the fucking liquor store ain't open yet. So let's go get some
Go
chicken
get something to
bakes,
eat before
coat the
we grab this
stomach,
beer. Right.
Get fucked up by noon.
Yeah. They were free.
The freest.
They were free.
I'm questioning my Americanism.
I question my Americanism every day because I need someone to do the thing. Just do the thing.